All right, this is the Grange solo in parts. There are, let's see, we've got them lettered from A to L on the tablature. And the first part, part A, starts on the 11th fret of the B string, a full bend with vibrato. Then you go to the 8th fret of the B string, 8th fret of the high E. Then 11 on the B. 8 on the B, then pull off from 11 to 8 on the B, then on the G string 10, then 8th fret, barring with your first finger on the B and then G, and then on 10th fret on the D string, roll up to the 10th fret on the G string, down to the 8th fret on G, and then 2 times on the D string on the 10th fret. So it's... Alright, part B is hammer on the A string from 8 to 10, and then on the D string, 8th fret, then slide from 10 down to 8 on the A, 6th fret on the A, 10th fret of the D string with vibrato, hammer on 8 to 10 on the A, 8th fret on the D string, slide from 10 down to 8 on the A, 6th fret, then the 10th fret twice on the D string, G string, first finger, 8th fret, full bend up. And then we go to C. I guess we should first just play that quickly. Okay, then we go to C, and it's first a hammer from 8 to 10 on the A string, then on the 8th fret of the D, then we slide from 10th fret down to the 8th fret on the A, 6 on the A, 8 on the A, 6 on the A, and then we down to the E, the low E, 8, then 6, then 8. Then we go on the A string, we slide from 8 to 10, up to 8 on the D, on the A string, 10, slide down to 8, then on the A string, 6, 8, 6. And then we slide on the D string up to the 10th fret, hit it twice, and vibrato. And so that goes, the C is... Alright, then part D is 10th fret on the D string, and then it is, we slide from the 10th to 12th on the G, and then we pick 11, 12, 11, 12, alternating from G, the B string rather, to the G string. So that's 3 times, 11 on the B to 12 on the G. Slide down to 10 on the G, about a half bend, it could be a quarter bend on the G string from the 8th fret. That's D. Going to part E on the tab. start back on the A string again, and we're going to hammer on from 8 to 10, up to the 8 on the D string, and then it is, slide from 10 down to 8 on the A string, and then it's 6, 8, 6 on the A string, down to the low E on 8, another 8 on the E, and then it's hammer from 6 to 8. And then we go to the 6th fret on the A string, down to the 8th fret on the E, 6th fret on the A, pull off from the 8 to 6 on the A, 8th fret, that was the 8th fret on the A, then slide from 8 to 10 on the A, then 8 and 10 on the D string, then we hit a 10 on the A string, 10 on the D string, and then about a quarter bend on the G string at the 8th fret. Let's see how that goes. No, that isn't right. And then we go to F. And it starts out with a little vibrato on the 10th fret of the D string, and then it's 10 on the D, 10 on the A, 10 on the D, and then a full bend with the first finger on the 8th fret of the G string, and then we go a full bend with the same finger, the first finger on the 8th fret of the G string, a little vibrato, and then just on the 8 on G, and then down to a 10th fret on the D, and then another full bend with the first finger on the 8th fret of the G string, back down to just 8th fret on the G, and then down to the D string on the 10th fret. Okay, we go to part G, and we're going to slide from 8 to 12 on the G string, and then we're going to hit the B string on the 11th fret 3 times, and then we're going to slide from 10 to 12 on the G, back on the 11th fret of the B, and then we're going to still hold those two. We're going to just strike it like a chord. Then we're going to slide both those fingers down to 10th position on the B and the 11th fret on the G string. Then we're going to slide them up 1 fret to the 11th fret on the B and 12th fret on the G. And then pluck the 11th fret of the B string. And then slide from 12 to 10 on the G. Then hit the 8th fret. So it's... Oh, I'm sorry. We move on to H, and that's going to be a slow bend, or a full bend on the 10th fret of the G string, and then we're going to bar the B and the E string and pluck them sequentially, and then we're going to pull off on the B string 11 to 8, 10th fret of the G string. We're going to bar the B and the G at the 8th fret, 10th fret of the D, 10th fret of the G twice, then to section I, we're going to hammer on from 8 to 10 on the A string, 8th fret on the D, twice on the 10th fret of the A, and then we're going to slide using the first finger down to this from 8 to 6, then 8th fret of the low E, 6th fret, 8th fret, then we're going to slide up to 10 on the A, then 3 times 8th fret on the D string, then 10th fret of the A, 8th fret of the D, 10th fret twice on the D,